Hello everyone and welcome to part 16 of my Jets Connected franchise on the Xbox One here on Klein92 TV. Heading into this episode, we have an interdivision rivalry up against the New England Patriots. Right now, both the Jets and the Patriots have the same record of 7-3, so this is a battle for the division. Winning this game would put us at a huge upper hand above the Patriots, and I'm showing you guys some injuries going into this game, and the Jets are definitely hurt by injuries. We do not have Muhammad Wilkerson, Sheldon Richardson, or Charles Woodson all in this game. And look who is the new head coach of the New England Patriots. I guess after failing to make the playoffs in season 1, they fired Bill Belichick and they hired Jeff Fisher. I think that's pretty surprising, being that Bill Belichick is probably one of the best head coaches right now in the NFL. Anyways, to start this game, the Jets will be getting the ball. We have Josh Cribbs back and we are playing in New England, one of the best home field advantages in the entire NFL. So it's going to be tough for us to walk out of here with the win since we're playing on the road, but on top of that, it's also raining, so we're not going to be able to throw the ball as much as I would like to in this game. Anyways, the Jets are going to start up their drive at the 22-yard line. It is 3rd and 7. Geno is back. I'm looking to the right side, passing it to Jay Samaro, but he drops the ball. So that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Jets. Not a great start to this game. So the Patriots are going to start off at the 37. And if you guys saw in the injury menu at the beginning of this game, you saw that Danny Woodhead is not playing in this game with an injury. So they have their backup running back out there. And now the Patriots are advancing the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They're making a pretty good drive. We want to hold them to a field goal at this point. Tom Brady is back, throwing it across the middle all the way up to the 20, a 20-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 9. This is our chance to stop him. Brady has way too much time in the pocket, rolling out to the right. He fumbles it, but luckily for him, his offensive lineman picks up the ball, so they're going to be forced to kick a field goal here on 4th and 15. That will go through the uprights, and your score right now is 3-0. Not the best start for the New York Jets. A pretty rough sequence of events, and now the Jets are going to have the ball kicked to them. Josh Cribbs is back. He wants to get the ball, but I make him back away. The ball goes out of bounds, and that will be a penalty on the New England Patriots. So we're going to get the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. And as we're heading into the gameplay of this video, I want to talk a little bit about the real-life NFL and a topic that's been going around. If you look at any sports TV show, this topic has definitely been discussed, and that was the New England Patriots versus the Indianapolis Colts AFC Championship game. And for those of you that have not heard about this, after the Patriots demolished the Colts in the AFC Championship, the footballs were checked at the end of the game, and it was found that 11 of the 12 balls were left deflated. And this brings up a whole new debatable topic. Many people are arguing that the Patriots purposely deflated the balls. This would obviously give them an upper hand because Tom Brady would know that he is throwing a more deflated ball, so he would know how to throw it, and his wide receivers would be better prepared for that, which would obviously hurt the Colts as well. So there are two things I want to discuss involving this topic. One of them is whether or not I think that the Patriots actually did it, and the second one is that if some evidence were to come up that proved that the Patriots did deflate the balls, what should their punishment be? Now to start, I want to say that I don't see a reason why the Patriots would go through with this plan. They were heavily favored to beat the Colts, and if they were going to deflate the balls against any team, I would expect it to be a better team like the Ravens. But knowing this team, Bill Belichick will do anything to win. If you guys remember, I think it was a couple years back, it was found that he had recordings of other teams' practices, which gave him a huge advantage in games. So the idea that he would go through with deflating the footballs is not that surprising to me. Now, if only 1 or 2 of the footballs were deflated, I would see that as understandable. Footballs can get deflated over the course of a game, but being that 11 of the 12, I think it was, were deflated, I think that's just hard to argue against. And for that reason, I actually agree with the popular opinion saying that the Patriots were involved with the deflated footballs, but that does not directly mean that Bill Belichick was directly involved with the case. It could have been some other form of management on the Patriots. But let's say, for the sake of argument, that some evidence comes up proving that Bill Belichick was directly related. What should his punishment be? The first and most obvious punishment is that he should not be allowed to coach in the Super Bowl. He should not be allowed around the team during practice. He should not be able to have any kind of Patriot team connection up until the Super Bowl, because that would give them a little bit of an upper hand. In my opinion, that would not be enough though. Any form of cheating that gives a team an advantage should not be allowed in the NFL, so the NFL commissioner needs to show to the rest of the league that nothing like this will be tolerated. If they give the Patriots a real light punishment, other teams may get the idea that they could get away with little forms of cheating, so they need to make sure that if they do punish the Patriots, it needs to be a pretty severe punishment. And now I want to hear your opinions, so you can go into the comment section below and tell me, 1, do you think that the Patriots are guilty for the deflated footballs? And 2, if they are guilty, what should their punishment be? In the next episode of this series, I'm probably going to read off just a couple of your responses. Anyways, let's head back into the gameplay of this video. The second half just started. We have a 4-point lead, and Tom Brady is airing it out on the left side of the field. They have it at the 40. It's 3rd and 10. Brady escapes the pressure, escapes another tackle, and is finally sacked at the 41. That's going to force the Patriots to punt the ball on 4th and 11, but this will be a good kick. We're going to get pinned pretty far back in our own end zone, all the way back to the 1-yard line. So I move it up 6 yards. 3rd and 4, Gino is back. He's throwing it to the right side to Josh Cribbs, who gets it. He's running up all the way up to the 35-yard line. I tried hurdling a defender there, but that just did not work out. It's 3rd and 11. I tried taking out my money play, the corner strike, but they would get the pressure on Gino. That's going to bring up 4th down, and we're going to have to kick it back to the Patriots. We're getting it deep in their territory. They're expecting it to go all the way back in the end zone, but the ball goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So here's Tom Brady trying to hand it off, and we bring the pressure. That will be a safety, the very first safety in this entire series, and a great sequence by the Jets defense. We now have a 6-point lead. We're running an end round play after the punt, getting it up to the 48-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 11. Gino's in the shotgun, looking to the right side, lobbing it up to Eric Decker, and it looks like he fell out of bounds, but looking at this replay, he keeps both of his feet in bounds just barely, and that was an amazing catch by Eric Decker. I did not believe it at first. Here's a screenshot of it, and that was just a great play by the Jets offense. Now it's 3rd and 10. The Jets are in the red zone after the play action. I'm trying to get the ball to Eric Decker, but Darrelle Revis would hit that away, so the Jets are forced to kick a field goal here. It's only from 19 yards out, so you know that is just no problem for Nick Folk. That goes through, and now your score is 19-10. That safety earlier in the game really helped us, because now we have a 2-possession lead. Here are the Patriots from the 20-yard line. There's under 4 minutes left in this game, so they need to mount a drive downfield and score if they want to have a chance of coming back. Knowing the Patriots, though, they are very capable of making that comeback. After a sack by Julius Peppers, though, it is 3rd and 18. Tom Brady's back. He sheds a tackle, looking to the right, and they pick up the 1st down, barely getting to that 1st down marker. We are approaching just 2 minutes left in this game. Brady is back again, throwing it to the left to Julian Edelman, who makes the smart decision and gets out of bounds. 2nd and 13, Brady's in the shotgun. You know they're throwing it every chance they get now. Back to Edelman on the right side, and they're calling for a no huddle. I'm surprised that they're not using any of their timeouts yet, so I don't change my defense. Brady will be passing the ball again, and they give it to Edelman again for another 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10, Brady's throwing the ball again, this time to his fullback. He gets the blocks, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Patriots, and now the score is 17-19. So any score by the Patriots right now will put them up. They're going to go for the onside kick, and luckily we get it. So I'm just going to try to go down to the ground with Stephen Hill. We get it at the 46. We go 3 and out though and use up all the Patriots timeouts, but the Patriots will have just one more chance to go downfield and get a field goal to win this game. A minute left, and they have it at the 11-yard line. An 89-yard drive needed, but Julius Peppers gets through and sacks Tom Brady. That sets up 4th and 18. Brady's in his own end zone. He finds Aaron Dobson, who gets tackled at the 13-yard line. That would end this game. Your final score is 19-17. That one safety we had in the 3rd quarter ended up helping this team a lot more than I thought it would at the time. And this win will go a long way because we are now at the top of the AFC East division. However, our spot in the playoffs is not guaranteed yet. We have one more game in the regular season that will be played in this series. And after the next episode, we will have the playoffs, assuming that we even make them. And I will be playing and showing you guys every single game in the playoffs. Here are the final game highlights. This was definitely one of the closest and one of the most exciting games of this entire series, and on top of that, it was also a battle for the top of the division. Here is your GMC Never Say Never moment of the game, which was actually a touchdown by the Patriots. I thought that was pretty surprising because often that play is a touchdown or highlight from the winning team. So I simulate up to week 13 of the NFL regular season. We have 5 games left until we move on to the playoffs. They are up against the Dolphins, the Steelers, the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Giants. And after looking at all these teams, I decided that I wanted to play that one game up against the Houston Texans. This is Arian Foster's chance to prove to his old team that they should have never traded him just a season ago. So in week 14, we are playing the 3-9 Steelers. I'm expecting us to win this game, but we lose to the Steelers, so we are now 9-4 playing the 6-7 Cowboys. This is going to be a pretty close game, but I think we can get out of there with the win, but we lose that game as well, so we are now 9-5, and our playoff spot is no longer guaranteed. Anyways, I hope you guys had a fun time watching this video. Be sure to have a great day. God bless you guys.